Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do a Love Gems reading for you. This is a short reading that focuses on your relationships, passion, self-expression. This is general. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check the description box below for information about the readings that I offer. I am so glad that you're here with me. Let's get started, Leo, with the Tizama Oracle card I pulled for you, Reflect. This is bringing up the vibes of the High Priestess, your ability to actually perceive the knowledge that you've gained from your past, including connections to your familial or ancestral source, however you identify that, is supporting you in taking a larger view of your circumstance and something that you want very much. Part of this reflection experience is you understanding that you are much more, perhaps quite different from the image that was projected onto you through your conditioning. There is more to you than something that is relatively stereotypical or superficial. And for many of you, your experiences are reflecting that there is more to your life than you had imagined. There is perhaps a greater sense of mission that you're understanding you are capable of. Coming towards you, the Three of Wands is showing that you are actively setting up a more responsive life structure, routines, habits that are built with your growing and developing goals in mind, so that you're not set in stone about what it is that you now understand you may want, but you are setting yourself up on a pathway, uh, a journey that will allow you to grow into this, to evolve this. You're setting on a journey of growth and expansion. You're open up to learning, collaborators, resources, ideas. You are completely open to that, and you are putting out your feelers in a number of ways to connect with like-minded individuals. What is approaching you is the Tower. And the Tower is underscoring that your capacity, your potential is very different from the way others have always seen you, the way you have always assumed your life would be. You have not experienced life according to a plan or a plan that you thought was automatic. Um, that required very little effort on your part to accomplish something that you believed was yours by right. Since that hasn't materialized in the way that you believed it would, or if it materialized, it wasn't what you thought it would or should be, then you are really trying to accept that there is so much more for you to learn, so much more for you to understand about who you are in order to see the world in a way that gives you more authority, more power, more ambition. And this is a tall order for you, but I have to insert that Pluto's transit uh, direct in the last minutes of Capricorn in October, but in November, actually moving into Aquarius for the next 20 years is actually a huge stimulus for you and will be a big game changer. This is opening a tremendous opportunity for you to connect more deeply for higher purposes with others. I'm going to pull a spiritual instinct card from the romance deck, and something was already turned up. I don't know that I flipped it up if I can find it. It said exciting times, and that's what, oh, No, there's another one here. Okay, I'll take the one that I dug for. Starting over, moving out or moving on. I'm tired of this, or you won't compromise. This is telling the story of a relationship that did not go or was not realized according to your image or plan of what it could be. You may have experienced something that should have been ideal, prosperous, successful, um, but this didn't turn out that way. And in fact, you understood that there really felt like little space for you to be who you were. It isn't that there wasn't a plan or an ambition as a part of this relationship, but it was that that ambition, that plan did not feel like it was yours, and you felt controlled rather than a participant, an equal partner in the situation. In fact, it feels to me as though you are having difficulty extricating yourself from what is challenging about this relationship. You may be this may be a relationship with the parent, the father, or mother of your children. So there's a sense of obligation involved, or a sense that you can't really ripple the waves too much for fear of losing something that you expect as part of a co parenting exchange. This can be your success in a job that felt empty or hollow for you, and that continue to promise more successive financial rewards, but it just ended up not being worth it. That you're bored. You've run out of time here. This just doesn't feel like a productive use of your time. I'm going to pull a couple more romance cards. This one from Confessions of a Soulmate. And I pulled out the card Protected. And I will read, I will always protect you, even as we are, whether we're together or not. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you and the love we share. I will keep boundaries around my heart that the only that only you can access. The grammar on these is bad. The protected card is initially, I think, reminding you that whatever love you've experienced and hasn't worked out does not mean that it was worthless. There is something important that you gain from that relationship, even if it's one that you concede is essentially over for you. Perhaps your former partner recognizes how powerful this love was despite their actions. And there's something about this relationship that they will always protect and honor. Perhaps not in a way that you would like, but for them, there is something important and significant about your time together that is worthwhile for them, that they treasure. And in the last romance deck, love messages, no communication, I pulled, I know what you mean to me. I'm ready to be with only you now. Hmm. This sounds like a new relationship. This sounds like a relationship that you may have experienced that you no longer want. This is kind of running against the current of this reading in general. Um, I don't feel that there's someone with whom you have built a, uh, a strong friendship or core to a relationship. I don't believe that you have encountered a person who is willing to work with you, not commit even, just work with you in establishing some basic ground rules. You're still looking for that if you're looking for a relationship. If you're not looking for a relationship, it does feel to me still as though you have some considerable work to do to establish the ground rules of your passion, your ambition, your drive forward, what it is you're questing for, you're working towards. There's still some unclarity, but I do feel that you have faith in your desire to be whole, to be productive, to be seen, to be appreciated and rewarded. This is my Love Gems reading. If any of this resonated for you, please like my video, please share it with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Thank you so much, Leo. Until next time, namaste.